Everyone gets excited when they see the camera, even down at the boat ramp. Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats. It is another Wavy Guru Productions, and today we are down at Homestead Bayfront. And our crew is struggling to back this one up. And we've got one of the local park officers walking over, and it looks like he's going to try and give him a hand. Maybe a little bit of encouragement. But this is about probably attempt 5 to try and get this thing onto a boat ramp. And I'm assuming if he's pulling this far forward, we're going to switch the ramp we're going onto this time, as he was going onto a different one earlier, or at least attempting a different one. And it looks like he's going to go after the last ramp. So we can see the officer walking up. He's the gentleman that's going to be in the top left-hand side of the screen. And our guy's cutting it tight. And he's got to pull forward. He was probably into those trash cans if he stayed on the pace he was at. So he pulls forward, tries to line it up, but not quite. Still getting a tight turn here. And that's not going to do it for him. And he is heading right for these trash cans. And the crazy part is that's the side he can see on right now. It's the other side he can't see on. And you can see the officers trying to tell him, hey bro, turn the wheel. There we go, kind of getting him back to right. And he immediately goes back around and he's going to get into that tight turn again. I don't think he's going to make it here. He's going to have to pull back out. So after a few-minute conversation with the park officer, he's been trying to help this person out. I'm assuming he's trying to just whatever he can to make them have a little success down here at the ramp. And they're finally getting there. They're at least on the lane now. But basically, the park officer's having to give them turn-by-turn instructions. But good for him in helping out. So we're getting a little close to the dock, so they got to pull forward, but really didn't. There we go. I was like, I didn't like the way they pulled the truck forward. They need to kind of get the whole thing moving that direction. Now they're in a pretty solid spot and should be able to back this one up. They look like they might have it. The officer's kind of giving them a little bit more coaching here. Again, getting super close to the dock again. Oh, and they're turning back into the dock. You can tell the officer stopping. I'm like, bro, you're kind of going the wrong way. And I mean, it's tough to tell from this angle, but it looks like they're like right on top of the dock. We've got the boat partially in, so our crew's getting out to kind of take a look at the situation and eye it up and see where they're really at on this. And we have another boat coming in. Our guy's ready with the lines. Let's go. Let's see if you can get it on. Nice lineup, little light touch, and they'll be good to go. And we've got another crew that's just partially back down up the ramp here as well. And our guy's gonna get off the stern of the boat. And here's where things go wrong. Our camera died, our guy went down though, and we missed it because the camera crapped out on us. And our crew's approaching the dock here. Things look a little interesting with our crew that's loading the boat. So the pro line makes approach. Gonna brake check. back up, I guess, as they try and determine which dock they're going to go after. So the other crew's able to get their boat out. So the Pro Line's going to go back in on the same dock they just pulled out off of. We've got somebody in the bow ready on the lines. Almost falls, gets a brake check, has to grab the front, and Cap's going to miss. That was an interesting one. I mean, she kind of fell forward for a minute. I thought she was going down. Then we get the hard brake check. She grabs the rail. And Cap's going to have to try and line this one up one more time. And she's at least hanging on this time. He's being a little frisky with the throttle, so I would definitely, wise choice to take a seat. And yeah, Cap's showing it. Slams it into reverse, but he's struggling to get the boat back around. And you're going the wrong way. He had the wheel turned the wrong way. He didn't get it back around. And so really just winds up almost back where he started. So we're going to back her up and try and set this up one more time. And it's kind of wild because we'll see a lot of misses like this on days when the current's really ripping, the wind's blowing hard, but it's really not that crazy down here today. So Cap is coming in a little hot this time, trying to make sure he's going to hit his mark. Our girl in the front better be hanging on because I got a feeling we're going to see another brake check coming. And he brake checks it. Tries to get the stern back around. And finally they're going to make it in. So we get a bow line off, but nobody really moving to do anything with the stern. Cap leaves the helm. And then requests the stern line. And there we go. Our crew will work to get this one put up. But it looks like for the most part they should be good to go from here. And speaking of good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.